Yes. Uh-huh. See, in verse 7, Jesus said unto him, It is written again, Thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. Mm. And again, the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain, and showeth him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them, and saith unto him, All these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Then saith Jesus unto him, Get thee hence, O Satan. For it is written, Thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shalt thou serve. Yes. Now, there's this idea of what you get, what you're promised. Ooch, you're in the family. Yes. And the thought was, well, we have the authority to arrest people for crimes they didn't commit. Yes. Because nobody ever prosecutes police officers. Right. And we have the authority to issue court orders where there's fraud. Yes. Because no one prosecutes judges. Poop. And we have the authority to garnish wages because nobody can question child support services. Yes. And we have the authority to make people have to work in certain jobs so we can seed ourselves. Yes. Because you've been promised, yes, that you will get all the kingdoms of the world. See, you're in the family and you're in control. And there's nothing I can do. Now, you've said this for approximately the last 7 years and 8 months. Yes. That no matter what I say, you are not going to give custody of my sons to me. You are promised the world. Now, the problem is that you yourselves have to eat a substance, yes, that connects you to your look-alike. Oh, your twin, your clone. Oh, now to be able to seed yourself, yeah, you have to make it look like you do not know. Because you cannot have any knowledge of any food product, yes, that you yourself are manufacturing, that you have to feed yourself so that you can be on the population. So you've been playing top secret. Now, this idea of tempting the Lord thy God, yes, a lot of people have tempted me. Why don't I just get angry and walk into the police department and start yelling at the chief of police? Yes. Why don't I just go into the sheriff's department and tell Bill Benedict right now? Why don't I just get angry? Great temptation to get angry. Yes. You'd arrest me for it, wouldn't you? See, if I told you to fuck yourself, yes, you'd say it's verbal assault. Yes, you would. If I don't pay child support, yes, you'd say I was a deadbeat dad. If I question child support services, they'd say I'm delusional because of your fraudulent mental health evaluations. See, every time you arrested me where I wasn't in Squim, yes. And then you told me within 2 judicial days that Judge Porter requests my presence in court, yes, to explain why it was that I wanted to reschedule my mental health evaluation. Yeah. Now you were talking about me in court, yes, without me being there. Yes. And then you told me that if I don't get my ass there, right, you're going to issue a warrant for my arrest without me having actual notice of jurisdiction. Right. But you were sending everything to 1023 Kitchen Dick Road, Mike Van Proyen. Poop! Well, after getting out of jail for 27 days, 81 recorded phone calls, yes, you decided that you would absolutely ignore the truth that you were using forgery and fraud to issue protection orders. In fact, you were probably using forgery and fraud to issue 2 dissolutions of marriage. Yeah. And then the thought was, well, if he says anything, right, we'll just arrest him because he's crazy. But the problem is, you have to play top secret. You have to be able to deny any knowledge of any illegal manufacturing of any food product. Yes, that's right. You have to be able to seed yourself so that you can be on yourself so that you can have your partner. So you've been playing top secret, motherfucker. Now, the truth is, you decided to tempt the Lord thy God, didn't you? You decide to play a game with God where you're in control and you've been promised that you can have control of the whole world as long as you keep eating this food product right now. Now you're manufacturing it yourself and you're putting it in your own bodies because you've been acting like, yes, you don't know, but you've been doing it to yourselves, yes, through those that you've been arresting, yeah, those that you've been garnishing the wages of, yes, those that are bribed, ooch. Now today, okay, it would be good if you stopped tempting the Lord, thy God. Now, as an American citizen, when you have the authority of law to garnish my wages, yes, and you've used all this fraud and forgery to accomplish what you wanted, yes, you've been waiting for me to be the dishwasher, yes, so that I could ignore, who the actual cook or prep cook is, yes, and then I didn't notice that they are in the come to find out family, cho 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 cho. Now, for every sheriff of the United States that thinks that, well, I do eat at that cafe because I know who I put in the kitchen. You put in the kitchen the wage garnishment, didn't you? Yes, didn't you? You did it with the intention of seating yourself. Yes. See, you have to eat your own product. Now, where are you manufacturing all these illegal substances right now? Where are you manufacturing the illegal substances? Listen, monster family. Ooch, you little leprechaun. Where are the pharmaceuticals? Yes. You know, it'd be nice to be able to sit down at a really nice restaurant, poop, and have you put some drugs in my food so I can act like I'm not taking drugs. Yes, it would. It'd be nice to sit down at a nice restaurant and have you put a little seed in the food so I could put a little lead in the pencil. Pouch! It'd be nice to sit down at a restaurant. Now, you fucking corrupt asshole.